Hey pilots, Drain Man here, and today I have got a very awesome video. In today's video, we are going to be checking out the all-new, the brand new Pavo 20 Pro V2. That is right, the V2 is out and we're about to check it out. Let's go. All right, pilots, so here's the deal. Let's be upfront and honest about this. BetaFPV makes amazing little drones, but the Pavo 20 Pro V2 is not so different and not much of an upgrade or a V2 to the Pavo 20 Pro V1. There are some changes, there are some differences, they are very small, but at the end of the day, it's just a version 2. It is not a whole new version 2, it's just a version 2. Okay, so you've got some cool little things, and we'll cover those really quick. So the very first thing we're going to cover is that this actual top canopy part, which holds your air unit, that's all that goes up here is your air unit, camera, unit, and antennas, and this just comes right off on the top, and then you can put it right back on if you needed to get in there or something like that. What's upgraded and different about this is they have changed it up just a bit, and they've added some new holes and things like that, and they have created this canopy here. So what that means is on the V2, you have the choice if you want to run the DJI O4 Pro or if you want to run the DJI O4 Lite. The second upgraded thing about this frame is the design itself is just a smidge different. And that difference is on the carbon more than anything. Little bit on the actual ducts itself. We've got some added stuff here, and the carbon itself is just a little bit different. It's a little more rigid and has just a little bit more carbon fiber, but not much at all. All right, the final upgrade, because that's it, is going to be the LEDs. These LEDs here are the new Nightfire LEDs, and they're very cool, they're very awesome, and they come with an actual LED controller board. Once you stuff it in there and you mount it and you wire it up, which is nothing more than a plug, you are able to use two different key buttons, key 1, key 2, and you can short press, long press, and move through different brightnesses and different pre-programmed LEDs, and you can even just press the button and bring yourself back to Betaflight mode where you can control these LEDs via Betaflight. But that upgrade is not exclusive to the Pavo 20 Pro V2. You can just buy the Nightfire LEDs with the controller board for $6 or $7 and put it on any drone that you would like to put it on. I mean, that's awesome. So if you have the Pavo 20 Pro V1, no real reason to run out and get the Pavo 20 Pro V2. But if you do not have a Pavo 20 Pro in your arsenal, I recommend getting one and jump straight to the V2, skip right over the V1, because why would you do that with pretty much anything in life? If there's a V2, why would you get V1? So a couple things. It is a 2.2 inch quadcopter. It is a cinewhoop per se because it's ducted and it's a whoop, so it's a cinewhoop, all right, or a whoop quadcopter. Its wheelbase is 93.9 millimeters. It's rocking the F4 2 to 3S 20 amp all-in-one flight controller, and it is awesome. It even has ELRS built into it, so if you're an ELRS guy, you've got that covered. And for your propulsion system, you've got an 1104 72,000 kV lava motor. This is the exact same motor from the V1. It is also on the V2. Your props are a Gemfan 2218, very, very nice, 3-blade with the 1.5 millimeter shaft. If you're rocking the Lava 3S 550, you are expected somewhere around 6.5 minutes of flight, and that depends on how you fly. but if you fly the way that some people fly, then you're not going to get 6.5 minutes, all right? You've got your RX, which can be done as a DJI because you've got the air unit, so you can go straight to the DJI radio, or you can rock the onboard ELRS, so that's very cool. So for your HD VTX bracket, that's this puppy here, you've got where it holds the O4 Pro, and you've also got the option to hold the O4 Lite. That's up to you which one you decide to run. At weight, you're looking at about 107 grams or 108 grams with the air unit inside of it. It's got an XT30 connector. It's got 20 millimeter battery slot, and that could be important if you're trying to pick or use different battery brands. That may be something that you want to know. And you do have, right out of the box, ready to go ND filter compatibility. That's very nice. And last but not least is going to be our price. You may be interested in the options and the price. If you purchase it just like this, DJI O4 Pro ready to go, which I put this in myself. This did not come installed. And then you've got your LEDs ready to go. Everything the way that you see it, you are looking at $365, which is really not bad, including the fact that you've got the O4 Pro on board. And then finally, you've got the PNP version, which is the plug and play. That will be where there's no air unit. It's only $105, and then you pop in your air unit. It only takes a couple minutes, and then you're off to the sky, all right? You would just put in a SD card if you want one. You would set your antennas, plug everything in, set your camera angle, attach the 4 screws, and then just make sure you're bound to your air unit, to your goggles, so that way you can fly. All right, pilots, looky what I have. Boom. I've got the all-new Pavo 20 Pro V2, and I've got the all-new Pavo Pico V2. I wanted you to see them side by side, and yes, this is the DJI O4 Lite, but just like the Pavo 20 Pro V2, you can swap out this top canopy here and run a DJI O4 Pro on this little guy as well. So the only reason I wanted to show this is so you could see the size difference, and if you have any questions or need any comparisons with these, please jump down in the comments and let me know. I am here to help. That way, if you're trying to make a decision on what to buy, maybe I can help you make the right choice. I hope that you guys will go out and get your own Pavo 20 Pro V2. I hope that you guys had as much fun as I did, and I will see you on the next one.